Okay guys, we're going to run outside here and I'm going to show you this ammo that I purchased. I'm hoping this will work out really good. One reason I really like this ammo here is because of the shape of the bullet. I don't know if you can see that real good. It's the way it's cone shaped. I like the way that works. All right, we're going to run outside and we're going to test some factory ammo. This is the Winchester Train and Defend. All right guys, the reloader dude is back. We were having a lot of problem with the double alpha reloading, people having problems with the name and stuff, so I just switched it back. I like it, it doesn't really matter. You all know who I am anyway. Okay, but today we're out here and we're going to be testing these new Winchester. These are Train and Defend ammo. I think they've been out on the market for about a year now. The T is the Train. They also come in a Defend version, which has the D. They're both of 147 grain bullets. Whether you go with the Train or the Defend, the difference is these are a flat nose, not a hollow point. They're supposed to have a 950 feet per second velocity at the muzzle, and at 25 yards you're supposed to be looking at about 925. I like these because of the way they're shaped. You know, this is my competition revolver when I use them in practice, and we're just going to throw the bullets on the ground. But when I drop these in here, as you can see, they go, if I hit the hole, they pretty much just slide right in. So I like them for that. So we're going to shoot them out of the training revolver and shoot that in USPSA. I shoot the Glock 34. I do have a video on this Glock 34. It doesn't have a lot of views, so if you all want to check it out, go check it out. I shoot this Glock 34 in production class. And then we have the old Kimber. I shoot that in bullseye, and I can also shoot it in single stack minor. So we're going to give this a shot. I'm looking for a good 147 grain bullet, and when we go back in the house, I'll talk to you about why we're shooting these out of here, and we'll show you some others. But first of all, we're just going to go ahead and pop off a few rounds, because there's no better way to test these ammo but to shoot them downrange. Let's go ahead and put my ears on here. Oh, that was had one flyer there at the end. Jet clean, I like that. Another reason I'm looking into the Winchester, y'all know I like reloading with Blazer brass. I also like reloading with Winchester brass. On my Moon clips, they fit in there nice and tight, and they reload a lot of times. Federal or Federal Champion, I don't get the reloads that I like, and sometimes the case gets loose in my Moon clip. All right, so now we're gonna try the old Glock. See how she does. That last one was me, but fired them out there, good. And the Kimber. The only way to get a good understanding this Kimber is tight of how these will function in different weapons is to show you different weapons. I got the 1911 style, got the Glock, and I got a revolver. I don't think you can get much better grip than that to try to do a test. Okay, there's 7 shots out of that. Let's go up here and look at them real quick. Here's where out of the revolver. They shoot high. That's normal with 147 grain bullets. These here were out of the Glock, and that there was out of the Kimber. Kimber liked them. Glock did okay. Did have a couple flyers with the Glock. The revolver put them in a fairly consistent group, but we'll go back in the house and take a game and talk about it. Okay guys, we're back in the house. As you can see there, we use the Kimber, we use the revolver, and we use the Glock. You can't get much better, I don't know, multiple guns to test with. You know, I've covered every gamut here. I've covered the plastics, I've covered the 1911s, modern day, and I've covered the revolver. So you can't get much better than that. Okay, here's our groups. The Smith & Wesson revolver. They're a little bigger than what I'd like, but there's a point to this. The Glock shot, you know, bigger than I like. The Kimber did okay. This one here is actually a Glock round, so it's there. The Kimber did okay with them. It didn't mind them. Okay, we're going to bring out some other targets here. These were shot with a... these are 147 grain reloads on the Glock 34 with an extreme bullet. And here they are here with another Glock. It was the Glock 22 with the lone wolf conversion barrel. If we compare those to today, the factory ammo did about the same. Okay, we're gonna throw some more targets in here. Here was a load that I pulled off the internet. A lot of the guys are using a tight group. You know, tight group's a fast burning powder. A lot of people will tell you with a 147 grain bullet you want to use a slow burning powder. But a lot of people in competition are using this fast burning powder and bringing the charge weights down pretty low. But when I did this, and I took this right off the internet, as you can see, look at that spread. I mean, this was out of the 686 revolver. I mean, there it is today with the factory. There it is there, and there's another one. So this load that I got off the internet, which people are saying that they use, I even used match grade primers. It was horrible. I mean, if people are actually using this in competition, they're not doing very good. So I didn't like that load. This is we'll go back to this. As you can see, I've been trying to develop a 147 grain load for a long time. I mean, this is not just something I came up with the other day. All right, well, so there's that one. There's that one. Let me pull another one out here. This one here was out of Glock 22 conversion barrel. And you can see I actually beat the factory. We pulled the factory one back out here. I actually beat the factory on that one. So that's a pretty decent load I'm getting there with 147 grain. But I still think that's a little big. I mean, I could have probably patterned that a little better if I'd have just taken my time. But it's still a little big. Okay, and then we have another one here that just got thrown in the mix. We don't even have no numbers on it. But so here's my current reload with 147 grain. You know, I tried, like I said, what they would call a competition 147 grain, and it was horrible. So my reloads are beating what everybody else is using, or there's something wrong, and I'm just not figuring it out. But that was taken right off the internet. So what I wanted to do is compare it to factory, and that new ammo is supposed to be a good factory ammo. So I wanted to give it a test run to see how my reloads compare to that. And believe it or not, I mean, that's a little odd, but other than that, all my other 147 grain reloads are right on the money with factory. And I'm actually doing better over here. So this was basically what this was a test. You know, I've got a competition coming up, and I want to have a nice light recoiling load to shoot at competition for nationals. Well, what everybody else is using, or what they're saying they're using, is horrible. So when I got these groups, I had to get me some factory ammo, Winchester Train and Defend, to give it a shot. But that Train and Defend ammo, it's decent ammo. If you're just looking for some light recoiling plinking ammo, it's real good to train with, hence the word train. And if you're looking for defensive ammo, it comes in the D, this is the T. It also has a D, which is the hollow point. And they're pretty consistent. I mean, I'm not going to say that's bad. That's good for factory ammo, but we can do better. All right, guys, there's a little video on the Winchester Train and Defend. You can see how well it did out of multiple different guns and multiple different platforms. The 1911 really liked it. Glock, that's kind of a big spread there, but the raw revolver even liked it. I like Winchester ammo because I can reload it multiple times. All right, guys, there's the video day, and I appreciate you all watching. Hey, and thanks again for everybody commenting saying how much they wanted the double alpha reloading to go away and the revolver dude to come back. He's back. Appreciate you all watching. Thanks.